Hi, it's Romana, and I want to talk to you about it's not my shit, it's not my stuff, but it's affecting me on every single way. This is something that's been coming up for me recently, for something that a lot of the tools that I've got will work and clear. So I really wanted just to pull a little package together for a session that is really going to delve in deep into it's not my shit. It's not mine, but it's affecting everything that I do. It's affecting the way I react. It's affecting my emotions. Because if I take a step back, a lot of the stuff that we have going on, the conditioning that perhaps we've had through our childhood, maybe it's emotions, reactions, programming that have come in from our parents, from our formative years, from our teachers, even at those early ages, that we've then taken on as a belief as that's the way the world is, that is the way that I have to behave. And a little example of this, although we're not going to touch on this, is really sort of a reaction to a spider. That is generally a learned reaction from a relative, that if, same with sort of thunder and lightning, that yes, going back when we were cave people, there might have been reactions, but actually the reaction that most of us will hold and react to is a learned response. Now, we're not going to look at spiders, you'll be pleased to hear, but that was just really as an example of somewhere where we pick up an adaptation and run with it as the way that the world is I need to be afraid of spiders or something because it's not good for me, it's going to affect me in a negative way. Other things, so we've got the sort of the parental, the generational, the ancestral thing, but we also have past lives that affect us as well. Again, not my current life, but a past life that's still affecting me now. One big one here is witch wound. How many of us have got witch wound? Multiple witch wounds. I keep going back and finding more. I obviously had a very prolific past life as a witch at multiple times. But yeah, the witch wound brings up a whole issue around safety, of sharing the magic, the natural tools, being that healer in the village, being known, shining your light. That's the person you need to go and see. And then everyone turns around and blames you for everything, starts, the witch trials and all the rest of it. Betrayal, a lot of betrayal, a lot of sister betrayal going on, this backstabbing from people who you thought were loved ones back at that time. So the witch wound is a really huge one, I think, to delve into this topic of it's not my shit, it's not my stuff, and I want it gone. And so this is where I'm coming from for this session. So this is a sort of approximately, I'm saying 70 minutes session, one-to-one over Zoom, where we can dive in, release some of the stress, really dive into that onion and see what it is that's going on, and use various tools to release the emotions, the beliefs, the limiting beliefs, the patterning, the programming that's gone in there that isn't your stuff and is really holding you back. So it's a chance just to clear, to get clarity and to release all of that stuff that isn't yours, isn't this lifetime's, but is affecting you in this lifetime. And like I say, some of the stuff, I was listening to Lee Harris's new audiobook, and he was talking that sort of 20% of the stuff is not ours. It's inherited through either I'm going to say genetically, through a learned behaviour. It's something that we've adapted and taken on as childhood, or we've been told this is the way the world operates, and therefore you must do this. So we're going to look at this at a lot of different angles, depending on that onion that you are holding of your not my shit, and I want to get rid of it. So there's lots of things that we're going to look at in this session, depending on where we go. We can look at, as I say, we can look at generational, emotional belief clearing, ancestral line clearing as well. That can be really helpful for some health things as well, to shift things that generationally are coming, we can clear 7 lines back, 7 lines forward as well. So we're clearing it for us and for our future generations, so that that stuff is not carried forward into the future generations. So our children and relatives don't then have to keep on dealing with it. We cut it off, we clear it, and can move forward. Past life, as I said, is a really good one to go in, to tap in and see what's happening, what's happened on past lives that we can then clear. We've also got things like the emotion code. So emotion code is the emotions that have been literally coded into our bodies, that we haven't, that something has happened in our life that we haven't then processed, and basically it's hung around in our body. So this can hang around, like anger tends to hang around in our liver. That's being really stuck can be sort of the lower back. Sort of physical ailments can show themselves based on these emotions. So these emotions are held from our, I mean, again, emotion code works both on current life that you're living, when you were in the womb, ancestral stuff, generational stuff, and past life stuff as well. So we can clear anything like that that's coming through that just needs releasing. And the emotion code is really quick and simple, so it's a brilliant tool to use. We can do cord cutting as well, which is what we'll do towards the end, just to clear anything else that's happening. And then I have this beautiful tool called light web healing. So we can use this either as like a coaching to support you around creating a new way of being, or the healing this old stuff, and allowing it to be released, and allowing the new stuff just to come in, new space for that new to come in. And then we can also work on adding in what the new is that you are looking to be, because obviously if we're clearing stuff out, we want to be putting new things in. So the session about 70 minutes. Really it's going to depend on how deep. It might be an hour and a half depending on how much we do to clear and then to reset it. It's £99 for the session. I have availability before the kids break up, and so the next couple of weeks I've got availability probably for 5 or 6 clients. After that it becomes yeah, I can do it, but we'll just have to sort out dates and things. You will get a PDF of some support tools that will that you can use after the session, just to keep that light within, to keep you focused. So just for example, things like affirmations we were going to be using just to because they are really powerful to reprogram. We're going to look at the Ho'oponopono is a beautiful thing to do. And all of these, although it's a PDF, there will be likely be videos attached to it that you can click into just to get a bit more around it. So you're going to leave the session lighter, having cleared some of the stuff that's not yours, that's been holding you back, and with a way forward to support yourself in your new light and your new being. So you are more aligned to the life that you want to lead, the life that you want to be, the life that you want to have and be present in. So just wanted to come on and share, because it's something that's been on my mind for weeks and weeks and weeks, and it's always come through as this: it's not my shit, not my shit, not my shit. Why have I got it? I need to get rid of it. So now we're gonna do it, and we're gonna clear it, shift it, and allow ourselves to move forward into a lighter being. There will be other stuff that comes up, there always is, but if we clear those, if we think of that onion, if we can clear the first layer or the second layer, or the thing that's bubbling up to the surface affecting us the most, then if we can clear some of those, that will then make the energy massive difference in the day-to-day world that we live in. And then we can always revisit things moving forward. So if you are interested in booking a session for the "it's not my shit, not my stuff, get rid of it, I want it gone," as I say, it's £99 for the session. Session's 70 to 90 minutes long. It's taken through Zoom. It will be recorded. If you wanted to watch it again, obviously you could do. Probably more the latter end you might find of interest when we're talking more about the tools that you can use, and the affirmations and how they will work for you. And yeah, drop me a message. I will pop a pay linky thing in as well, so you can pay that and I can send you my calendar link so you can book that. If you prefer to pay by a different method other than PayPal, let me know, that's fine. I will set it up on my system as well, so it can go through bank accounts or Stripe. Let me know what you think. What's affecting you that is not yours, that really needs to be gone. Let me know, and I'll speak soon. Bye.